First, just a clarification. I think many people, probably 90% of you, are unaware of the reasoning behind the creation of the pledge against initiation of force, the thing that we all signed to join the National Party. When we first came up with that, way back in the early days, and put it on our party applications, everybody was well aware of the fact that, somebody who is a raving Marxist psychopath could come in and willfully lie and sign that thing. By signing a piece of paper, you don't necessarily change reality. And incidentally, libertarians are probably, as a group, more prone to believing that you can change things by putting words on paper than any other group of people I've ever known. None of us were so naive as to believe that you could prevent some kind of raving lunatic from being a raving lunatic and prevent them from joining the Libertarian Party and being a raving lunatic within our organization just by putting those words on a piece of paper and having them sign them. The idea behind it, and it's probably more valid today than it was then, was that if the time ever comes when the bad guys come to get us, as the McCarthy witch hunt era in the 50s when they were out after, quote, communists, many of whom were communists, and say the libertarians are bad people, they're anarchists, they want to destroy America, we could say, perfectly honestly, we are the only political party in America that requires our members to certify that they don't want to overthrow the government by force. It's there to show good faith and for our own protection if we ever are persecuted unjustly for being people who want to bring about change through force. No, it doesn't prevent somebody who has that worldview from signing it, knowing full well that they have no intention of honoring it. I would therefore urge us to keep it simply as a self-protective device. The one issue area, or the one tactical area where I have some disagreement that I'd like to address, is the point that Larry Dodge raised about emphasizing our most popular planks. I'm not against emphasizing popular planks or popular stands as a general tactic. However, quite often we will find that we're going to be faced with the choice between taking the stands that are, quote, most popular and taking stands on the issues which are the greatest threats to individual liberty. Right now, and I must say that Dave Walter's analogy to drawing the parallel between the war on drugs now and the war in Vietnam 15, 20 years ago is a very apt one. Right now we're at the stage where the, quote, war on drugs, which is really a war on the American people, a war on civil liberties. That, quote, war is popular at the moment, and our stand against it is going to be unpopular, but that doesn't mean we should back away from it, because if we back away from it, there's virtually no opposition left. Sometimes you have to take the stand that's unpopular because the thundering herd has been fanned into hysteria on an issue, and unless somebody says, wait a minute, this is wrong, this is dangerous, we shouldn't be doing this, and is willing to stand up and make that stand. So I think we have to bear in mind that sometimes it's important to take the stand that's unpopular because that's where the greatest threat is coming from. Thank you.